have a work bestie? If so, what are the green flags for your work bestie? Scan the QR code. It looks like the venting partner is the leader. I like the master silent eye roller, personally. You know I'm going to ask my next guest. From Broadway to Lincoln Center, our next guest is one of the most powerful, visionary directors shaping American theater. Fresh off a massive Tony nomination and an Obie Award win, she is the brilliant mind behind some of the biggest hits, including the star-studded, highly anticipated production of the Whoopi Monologues. We are thrilled to welcome Whitney White. Hello.
Hello.
I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
I'm a fan of yours.
I don't care what anybody...
Hold on. I'm trying to keep it together.
It is so wonderful to share space with you.
Thank you.
Truly. I want to go right into this because I only have like 6 minutes with you.
Yeah.
The Whoopi Monologues. It was a seminal moment for Whoopi Goldberg in 1984. It defined her career. And true to what I said at the top of this segment, you are a visionary and you decide, you know what, we're going to bring this to 2026 and we're going to cast it amongst a bunch of different powerful black women. The audacity.
I know. It really, I always love a challenge, and Kerry Washington came to me and was like, let's do this in a new way, a communal way. Let's make it about us, you know? And it had never been done before, and I said, let's do it. And I've had complete faith in it this entire time, and I have to say, watching each actress step into Whoopi's shoes and walking in them and then finding their own pathway has been a thrill and a delight.
I can imagine. What was that conversation like with the one and only Whoopi Goldberg?
I just wanted to be quiet and soak it up as much as possible. She has so much experience. Anyone else in her shoes with her career and experience would be lauded, would have flowers thrown at them, and I wanted to throw flowers at her with this production because her legacy and her impact on entertainment and the cultural world is huge, and no one will have one like it.
Sure. So you have these Kerry Washington, how do they each bring a unique, I mean, they're obviously seminal and unique in their own way. As a director, how do you lead them, or do you just sort of cut them loose and let them do the thing?
Well, we had to make 5 become 1, because once again, Whoopi Goldberg did this on her own in 85 and 2005, which our show has taken from both, by the way, which makes it very special. And each woman, I like to think of them as a superhero, and they each have powers. And you just want to get the actor to unleash their powers, you know? Carrie Young is a powerhouse. Keisha Lewis is an icon. She's such a seasoned, stately performer. Then you have Dominique, who brings so much youth and crackle to it, and Danielle, who brings a true cultural experience to it. And so each woman already had the goods, but how do we let them shine, but also let them become one? That was the task.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
I read somewhere that you have so many projects, which is wonderful, so God bless.
Thank you.
I read that you need to have a physical reaction.
Yes.
In order to take on a project. Can you tell me about your reaction?
Where did you read this? Oh my goodness.
I am a journalist,
it's
capital
true,
J.
It's true. Okay.
Tell me about your reaction when you read Jaja's.
When I read Jaja's African hair braiding, I couldn't stop smiling. I felt like I was being hugged. I'm wearing braids right now. I've been wearing braids all of my life, and braiding salons were that was one of the first spaces where I saw a woman have her own business, count her own money, manage her own day. So I couldn't believe a writer had captured this world, this economic little gem, this space where immigrants feel safe. So I just felt warm all over when I read Jaja's African Hair Braiding.
Amazing. Yeah. So you've often said that good storytelling starts with good listening, which I would believe as a director is, and also you've been in front of the camera too, I believe that's crucial, yet there seems to be such a shortage of listening. How do you square that?
It's hard. We all wake up with so many ideas, with so much in our brains, whether it's from the news feed or social media or what we encounter on the street every day. And so how do you quiet your own mind and listen to the person in front of you to learn something? I'm finding more and more that the more I listen to my performers and playwrights, the better the work is. You have to kind of let go of what you think it is and make room for what your collaborator thinks it is, and find the Venn diagram in between.
I'm going to push a little bit on this because it is no secret that Broadway stage performances, they're feeling a pinch. I know, I'm a native New Yorker. I have grown up watching Broadway go like this. You have had so much success. Are you listening to the noise that Broadway is experiencing right now, or you're just like, you know what, I believe in the work and I'm going to continue doing it?
I listen to the noise because you have to know what landscape you're working in, but I'm very stubborn and I'm even more persistent. And so when someone comes to tell me that a black woman's story can't sell in a commercial arena, I go, that's not true. Here's Jaja's, here's Whoopi. When someone tells me that women's stories don't connect everyone, I say, I don't think that's true, here's Liberation. When someone says you can't reimagine a classic, I think we can, and so I did the last 5 years. And I think it's like, you just have to have the audacity to keep going, and I think that's what might save the theater. So that's what I want to say to all the theater makers out there. Listen to the noise, but persist anyway.
That's right. That just gave me chills. Before I leave, is it true you want to make a vampire movie that's like on your...
I do. I'm a little, my husband, he's gonna be like, why did you tell these people? Yes, I love vampires. Okay. I'm like, can I do the female Blade? Can we do a female interview with the vampire? Can we do some weird Star Trek vampire crossover? No one's gonna let me do that, but we should. I think that we should. So, yeah, I do like the vampires. I don't know what that means. I'll work it out in therapy.
It means you're gonna work it out in therapy, and we're gonna be running to a theater near you to watch it. Whitney White. Thank you for making dreams come true. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Listen, go, run, don't walk, and then slide into my DMs and tell me about it, because I'm also going to go.